What's up, guys? It's SANCTUM here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, it's gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Showcase Day. And you find Prisoner, the lovely man that he is, here in the snowy mountains of Skyrim, taking a look at the Adventurer's Sanctum. Now, the Adventurer's Sanctum is a home located right up here in the mountains, close to Whiterun. Kind of in this little mountain range right here. I don't exactly know what it's called, but it's still kind of cool to be up here in the mountains. So we got the Adventurer's Sanctum right here, with Whiterun being your closest hold. You've got Silent Moon's camp over there, and then, another little landmark. You've got Bleak Falls Barrow, and then Riverwood somewhere in here, and then Windhelm and everything like that. So pretty easy to find, not to mention it does actually have a black marker on the map when you install the mod. Now, this home is indeed free, and we can go ahead and change it to clear weather, and let's go ahead and change it to noon. That way we get some nice little visuals here. But you can find it at this gate. And as we walk inside, you're welcomed into kind of your own courtyard of the Adventurer's Sanctum. So in typical SANCTUM fashion, let's start on the outside and break this down, shall we? So the outside comes fit with this awesome little kind of entertainment area. Perfect for the bachelor or bachelorette who wants to come up into the mountains and host parties for their followers and their friends from all over Skyrim. Not to mention, you do indeed actually have a functioning wood chopping block, which is great. So if you want to put some of those friends and followers to work, make them chop wood. Got ourselves a workbench out here, but then we have the entertainment area over here. I do like the trellis area over here, or the gazebo, or whatever this is called. I always get trellises kind of mixed up, but this, I don't even think this is called a gazebo. What is this called? I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it looks cool nonetheless, okay? Don't judge me. My vocabulary isn't as expanded. But let's see, let's go ahead and take this wine and chuck it out there. And it came back. It must be good wine. So yeah, nice little entertainment area out here on the lovely patio. And at nighttime, it does look pretty cool with all the lights, all the little lamps hanging down. Unfortunately, they don't illuminate enough. So like in some mods, you'll see that the lamps actually illuminate the area around them. It doesn't look like that is something with these lamps. However, the really cool kind of overgrowth on top of this kind of glass area right here, I really like the way that it looks. It looks a bit busy. At the same time, though, with the white trees outside and the snow and everything, kind of matches, honestly. So it's kind of an interesting look, and it looks like it changes colors from morning to night, which is kind of neat. But then, as we continue through and take a look at the actual home itself, on the left-hand side, you do have a grindstone, and then around back here, there's something right here, but I have no idea what this is supposed to be, other than nightmare fuel, so we're just not going to pay any attention to it, because why would you? So then, let's go ahead and head inside your new home, Adventurer's Sanctum. Inside of your brand new home. Now, I know what you might be thinking, why is there water in the dining area? And the first time I walked into the house and I saw fish swimming underneath the dinner table, I was kind of perplexed as to why exactly that was there. However, there is glass right here. It's very difficult to see. In fact, I would even call it invisible. But I promise you, I am not Jesus. I'm just kind of walking on some glass, and the fish can swim beneath you. So it's kind of a really cool way to eat dinner and have a place to entertain. I don't think I've ever seen a dinner table with a gigantic pool underneath of it. But it's still kind of a very unique feature that sets this home apart from a lot of other homes that I've showcased. But in typical SANCTUM fashion, let's go ahead and break this down, shall we? Let's turn the brightness down a little bit. It was getting a little bit washed out there. So we'll start on the right-hand side over here. And we can see as we come in, we've got a nice little shrine to Talos over here. Just a nice little spot right there. But then as we come over here, we have a massive bookshelf for the bookworms of Skyrim, all of which can store a lot of the books, if not all of the books in Skyrim. Got ourselves a display case with a few of the flawless crystals, or the flawless gemstones, that you can find throughout Skyrim. Then you've also got yourself another vertical display case, which if you watched the last showcase, you'll know that I absolutely love vertical showcase, or vertical showcase things like that. And then we've also got ourselves another display case over here. Now my question is, if you take these, does it become a dagger rack? Because that's what I would like to know. It does not. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would actually turn into a dagger rack once you took those out of there, or if it was just a place for the gemstones. So, continuing through the home, we can go ahead and take a look through here. Nice little throughway right here that leads into the kitchen. And the mod author has done a really cool thing. Keep in mind, the mod author put this on the Nexus to begin with, but someone did port this over to Xbox. But one of the thumbnails showed a bunch of shields across the top here, where the bar and the area is at right here. A very cool touch, collecting all of the shields and placing them above kind of your bar and tavern area. Kind of a neat little way to display all of those, rather than locking them away in some vault. But then we got ourselves a cooking pot right here, an elder cheese, or a mammoth cheese little thing right there. Always good to see. And then just, a couple little things through here. A sink with no running water. Isn't much of a sink at all. But altogether, just a nice little kitchen slash bar area in here, where you can prepare some nice drinks, you can prepare some pastries if you need to, maybe some food, and then you can plop it down in front of them. It looks like everyone's eating, what are those, dumplings for dinner today? My goodness. But then, one thing that caught my eye is we come back over to the other side of the house is a lovely lounge area. Who needs a living room when you can have a double waterfall and a gigantic couch? Now, the couch doesn't look the most comfortable. In fact, it looks like a prison cell almost. I really do think this wood does not lend itself well, but I do think the idea and the premise of having a large sectional like wall or sectional like couch in this room is a really cool idea. But moving swiftly again through the home, we come across another hallway, yet this one has a couple more things to it. So we've got ourselves an arcane enchanter with the book, as well as an alchemy lab to its left, some more bookshelves, lots of stuff for the enchanters, alchemists, and the bookworms of Skyrim, which is always good to see. A couple things right there that we can go ahead and grab and nab for ourselves. And then a couple lockboxes, just in case you need to store some alchemical ingredients, some soul gems, anything like that, anything at all. But then you've also got a little bit of storage beneath you, which is always good to see. And look at that. There's even a little end table right there, too. But then we come to one of the first kind of branch off, not branch offices, this isn't Stellaris, one of the first branch offs, which is what I would assume to be a follower slash guest kind of area through here. I really love the idea of having dedicated nooks for your followers to sleep in, with their beds, and then a place to store their weapon. It's a very, very cool idea, and it's very compact and efficient, and I like that. Efficiency is good when building homes, right? But then we got a couple wardrobes right here for them to store their effects and, their clothing and weapons and everything like that. But I really do love the box area in here. Now, the only reason it actually does look comfortable is because I know what's underneath of that is softer than sleeping on that wood. And let me tell you, I have slept on a bed that's maybe less than an inch thick. It's not a fun thing to sleep on, so thank God they've got a mattress underneath of them. My God. But you were probably noticing when we were down there taking a look at the dinner table, there is glass, a big emphasis on glass in this home. And you can actually see through the skylight, which gives you a ton of natural light coming in when you're eating dinner. Now let's see, does that change during the time? It does indeed. And it makes it feel almost like a starry night. All of those flowers and leaves almost makes it feel like you're underneath of the galaxy. Kinda cool. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But then we've also got a little spot over here, just kind of for show. Normally this is the ledger that you can kind of manipulate and stuff like that. And then a nice big bear statue. However, we passed by one of the most important places, and that's because it's a secret wall. So there's a button right on this door, or right on this wall, that opens the back panel to your bedroom as well as your collection room. Now this room, when I first saw it, I was really, really happy that there was more to the home, but also I love the way it's laid out. I love this little step down right here with the large pillars right there, a little bit of skylight right there, and then a super beautiful bedroom area right here. Not to mention, you do actually have a fully interactable map, which allows you to fast travel to different places, which, again, is just so convenient, especially for people who have mods, who don't want fast travel in the convenient way. You can do it from your home. Then over here, we've got a bunch of horizontal display cases that do indeed work, which is for, your prized possessions. And then a couple strong boxes right here with some lovely chests on the floor. Although it's a bit It's a bit funny how the chest opens down. All the stuff would just fall out. And then back here, a few more wardrobes to store your effects, to store your clothing, store some armors, everything like that. But overall, honestly, a very cool home. Now, I will say this. It's missing quite a few things for me to use this as a home that I would use in my load order. Mainly crafting. There was a grindstone, there was a workbench, alchemy lab, and enchanting table, but I didn't see any of the other workbenches. I never saw an anvil unless I missed it. I never saw a tanning rack unless I missed it. And I had never seen a, what's the other one? A staff enchanter. Didn't see any of that stuff. So it's possible that they're either very small things that I missed, or there's like an activator somewhere, or a toggle thing. If anyone knows, do please let me know down there in the comment section, and I'll pin your comment. That way I can go ahead. That way people can go ahead and see that down there in the comment section. But as far as bang for your buck goes, you get a very nice kind of mansion-esque home up here in the mountains for the secluded kind of bachelor/bachelorette who kind of wants to entertain a lot, because that's what I get out of this home. I get a very entertainment-heavy feel. Having lots of followers, having lots of friends, spouses, children, everything like that, running around the house, enjoying the time here in Skyrim, and just being together. That's kind of the feeling I get with this home, with, you know, a small emphasis on collection and being able to display things. But let me know what you guys thought down there in the comment section. It's a very nice vanilla with sprinkles home, and I really, really like that about some homes. So let me know if you liked it down there in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.